check out the NIO store. Lots and lots of people customizing cars, customers checking out the ET5. Very, very busy, very nice. NIO space. Take a look. Wow. Take a look. It is currently like 8:40 p.m. Still a lot of people, customers specking out the cars. This is very nice. Also test drives. Very, very nice. Lucid buys NIO? Holy moly, macaroni, guys. So apparently one of my subscribers emailed me, and he actually works as a tow truck guy. He transports vehicles, and earlier this year in January he was tasked with transporting a ES6 in California to the Lucid Motor headquarters, and he was able to take some photos of it. And he said, well, the car unfortunately couldn't turn on, but obviously they're not there to drive it around and film promotional videos for NIO. It's of course to take it apart and analyze why it's so damn good. And this is the thing, like on paper you see like Lucid CEO saying that Chinese vehicles are crap and not worth looking at. They're not threatened by it, but in reality, it's very, very different. You see, NIO's gotten like 5-star safety rating for all their vehicles, and all their vehicles, even the ones that aren't being exported to Europe, also are designed with 5-star safety rating in mind. So what is there for Lucid to look at? Well, clearly here in China, NIO has the dominant lead in terms of the pure EV race. All right, pure EVs, NIO is number one. Luxury EVs, there's nobody else. Mercedes can't beat them. BMW can't beat NIO. Zeekr can't even beat NIO. All right, nobody else. And clearly, if Lucid were to compete with NIO, and Lucid is a luxury EV company, right? Apples to apples comparison, I would say that NIO is much, much better than Lucid. Maybe not in terms of acceleration, but in terms of all these other factors. So it was really worth for them to take a deeper dive. And I guess this is very, very nice. It shows that people are very scared of NIO. They're paying attention to NIO. So here, of course, is the original email that I got. Towed NIO in the USA. This January, I picked up this NIO, wasn't turning on, in a Portland dock and delivered it to Lucid. Don't know what Lucid did to it. Maybe they took it apart. Who knows? I'm sure the Lucid CEO didn't buy it for himself as a personal vehicle to drive around and advertise NIO. Ever since I ended up buying into NIO, I hold 60,000 shares at $6.75 per share average. And then he shared several photos. Here you can see him jacking up the car, and another good look at the NIO on top of the tow truck at the port. There's that tow truck. You can call that number if you want to verify. And then, yeah, that's him towing the car towards the Lucid headquarters. So that's pretty interesting, guys. Pretty darn interesting. Of course, this is a brand new second-gen ES6. So guys, according to Reuters, US EV maker Lucid is planning to enter the China market very soon. And it's very interesting because they probably already analyzed the Model Y. They know that the Model Y is one of the best sellers in the US and in China. And they also want to see what NIO has to offer. NIO being the luxury EV market king, because NIO sells the most in terms of the more expensive pure electric vehicles. So of course Lucid has to do market research to see what makes this car so damn good, right? So as you can tell, Lucid will sell imported cars in China while also considering local production in the country, according to a person familiar with the matter who was not authorized to speak with media. This was 7th of June 2023, so 1 year ago. So kind of interesting. Their plans to enter China, they're probably not going to be that successful, to be honest. Entering China, it's very competitive, but they gotta see what makes NIO so damn good, right? So, well, it's good research for them. But of course, by the time they've analyzed what makes NIO so good and NIO second-gen vehicles, NIO will have the Envo car already at market, and NIO will already have 3rd gen vehicles being produced. So they're analyzing Gen 2 products. NIO is working on Gen 3 products. So this is something quite interesting. Guys, in terms of NIO stock, today we opened down, but then we rallied back up. And what's really apparent is right now we're consolidating. All right, we're consolidating. The shorts are piling in when it gets to 6. The bulls are bringing this back up when it gets to around 5. It's a tight battle between bulls and bears. But what this is ultimately forming is just a triangle pattern, and it's going to break out eventually, guys. When we get good delivery numbers, which we will 100%, all right, no question about that, this will break out. And this could break out next week. It could break out the week after. It could break out at the end of this month when we have delivery numbers. All right, so eventually this is going to break out, but we have reverse trend. All right, we're not in a downtrend anymore. We're in an uptrend. Okay, we're in an uptrend. So this is just looking good. And if you could buy at 5, I mean, buy at 5. All right, not financial advice, but that's what I would do. I'd buy at 5 and then load up and ride it up to 7, ride it up to 10. All right, it's gonna get up there. It's gonna get up there. And all this pessimism with the Envo launch, I don't know what you guys are listening to, but Envo is just a game changer. It's gonna help NIO stock reach that like next level point. All right, it's not this is unwarranted, but of course, you know, some people are worried about Envo and stuff like that. They're losing focus, etc. But don't listen to those guys. Just know that Envo is really just a car that everybody wants. All right, it's a great car, and it's for once a real Model Y competitor. All the other guys that say they're a Model Y competitor, they're not. All right, they don't have any feature that really makes them stand out. Whereas Envo is just all around much better car in every aspect. Okay, and then you also have battery swap. So just look forward to deliveries, insurance registrations. That's gonna pop us higher anytime, and we're just, you know, consolidating. This consolidation just means we got more opportunities to buy, guys. We got more opportunities to buy in this range, and it's just forming a beautiful sort of a triangle pattern, or you can call it a bear flag or a bull flag or bull pennant. You know, so it's gonna just rocket up higher once we break above this trend line. Yeah, look for breakout above 6, and we're gonna get that eventually. ET7 refreshed being delivered, lots of deliveries for those. We also got lots of deliveries from the auto shows. 20 different auto shows, guys. 20 auto shows, ton of orders, more locked in orders than Li Auto. So just keep that in mind. All right, when deliveries really hit, we're gonna be rewarded. All right, so just stay sharp. All right, and shorts, they shorted, you know, they shorted this, they shorted that. Shorts are screwed. All right, they're gonna get squeezed regardless. Okay, so don't worry, we're in the good. Even if it goes down to this level, it's great opportunity to buy. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.